Walter MZEMBI, Zimbabwe's former tourism minister, has revealed that Christopher MUTSVANGWA was fired as Minister of Veterans of the Liberation Struggle Affairs because he is ungovernable and does not respect the authority of others. The Deputy Chief Secretary of Presidential Communications in the Office of the President and Cabinet, George Sharampa, announced MUTSVANGWA's removal from office on Thursday, 3 January 2024, but did not give reasons for the dismissal. In his response to MUTSVANGWA's dismissal, Walter MZEMBI stated that so many theories are being thrown around as to what may have led to Comrade Chris MUTSVANGWA's abrupt dismissal by President Mnangagwa. I proffer my own best on what led to his dismissal by Mugabe in 2016. It's simply that Chris is ungovernable and does not submit to the authority of anyone, let alone the collectivity of cabinet and the president. He is an all-knowing man of many words who doesn't know when to mute himself. On several occasions inside cabinet in 2016, he would take on Mugabe to an embarrassing point where President Mnangagwa himself, the then vice president, would be the only one able to silence him with the strongest rebuke, and I quote him saying, Chris, I said shut up, Chris, I am your commander, Chris, I order you to shut up. At this point, Chris would pack his cabinet file and leave in half. Mugabe believed in the superiority of ideas and would allow exhaustive debate on any item. But our brother Chris, knowing it all, would roughshod over everyone, at which point Mugabe would come in to exercise his authority as chairman to restore order and decorum, and the Minister of War Veterans would refuse to recognize that authority. Disagreements were mainly around the agency he seemed to carry over Chinese investments, which would often blind his judgment. Our cabinet team had strong characters who would withstand and fight back. I wonder, though, whether the current pedigree of ministers can withstand his bullish behavior without seeking the protection of Mnangagwa, which may be the case here. Mnangagwa himself left him out of his cabinet lineup in 2018 because he was minding this disharmony he would bring in his new team. He instead appointed him special advisor, but even this would not cut. It was a gamble from the beginning, bringing him back into cabinet. Exploiting his parallel authority as ZANU-PF official party spokesman, his last press conference last week was an intrusion into other ministerial commanders and may have actually become his proverbial Waterloo. Going further to declare his ambition in his soliloquy, he sealed his fate on that day. With this highly opinionated acerbic style of delivery clearly misrepresenting the collective, he has been responsible for even how some of us have not found each other with our former party. No wonder across the board his dismissal has been popularly received and secretly celebrated inside ZANU-PF ranks and government. I hope at personal level he has time for reflection on many things before his next move. He is still in party spokesman, a ZANU-PF official, and may keep it, but clearly many are watching whether he will continue weaponizing it against perceived and imagined enemies. This is what Walter MZEMBI had to say following the firing of MUTSVANGWA by President Mnangagwa, as he stated that MUTSVANGWA is ungovernable. Let's get to hear what you think about all this. Thank you for watching the Right Corner YouTube channel. Please subscribe.